Mike Tyson, once one of the richest athletes in the world, had a staggering net worth of nearly $400 million in the 90s. However, by 2003, he was bankrupt, with reports stating his bank account had hit $0. How did one of the most dominant boxers of all time lose over 5,000 crores in just a few years? In today's video, we will explore the financial blunders and reckless mistakes that led to his downfall. Tyson's financial mismanagement was a classic case of excess and poor planning. He spent millions on luxurious mansions, exotic cars, jewelry, and even pet tigers. His extravagant lifestyle, combined with legal troubles, bad investments, and financial mismanagement, rapidly drained his fortune. By 2003, the once feared heavyweight champion had nothing left and was forced to file for bankruptcy. Now, at nearly 60 years old, Tyson is preparing for another high-profile boxing match. On November 16, he will step into the ring against Jake Paul, the controversial YouTuber turned boxer. Many believe the main reason behind this unexpected comeback is financial pressure. Despite cementing his place in boxing history, Tyson now finds himself in a position where he needs money, leading him to risk his legacy and health for another payday. This brings us to an important question: how did one of the richest sports stars fall so hard? What financial mistakes led to his downfall? And most importantly, what lessons can we learn from his story? Before we dive into all the details, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting UFC and combat sports content. Stay tuned as we break down Mike Tyson's journey from riches to bankruptcy to a surprising comeback. Mike Tyson's upcoming professional boxing match against Jake Paul is making waves, especially since Tyson is set to fight at the age of 60. This isn't just an exhibition fight, it's a serious professional bout. And while many fans are shocked, the truth is Tyson's decision to step into the ring again comes down to one thing: he needs the money. A hefty paycheck has been offered for this fight, and Tyson, despite his legendary career, is now in a situation where he requires financial support. If you've been following Mike Tyson's career, you'll know that he achieved phenomenal success at a very young age. Tyson didn't just learn the basics of boxing, he was defeating world-class champions at the ages of 15, 16, and 17. By the time he was around 20, he had already become a world champion, cementing his place in boxing history as a prodigy. Tyson's story is one of early success that few athletes can match. He didn't just work hard, he achieved incredible success and wealth at a time when most boxers were still in their teens or early 20s. However, we all know that when success comes early, especially in a high-stakes sport like boxing, it can be overwhelming. Fast success often brings both great rewards and intense challenges. It can be difficult to manage when things come too quickly, and this is where Tyson's story took a turn. Despite his rise to fame, the rapid accumulation of wealth and attention led to reckless financial decisions and lifestyle choices that eventually caused him to lose it all. Mike Tyson's story serves as a cautionary tale about early fame, fortune, and the pressures of managing success. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into his journey and what lessons we can learn from his rise and fall in the world of boxing. Mike Tyson's rise to fame was as fast as his fall. In the early years of his career, his coach and father figure, Cus D'Amato, played a pivotal role in keeping Tyson disciplined and focused solely on boxing. Cus D'Amato's guidance helped shape Tyson into one of the most feared boxers of all time. However, after Cus D'Amato's death, Tyson lost that crucial source of discipline. Without D'Amato's influence, Tyson's focus on boxing began to wane. He became undisciplined and started getting involved in controversies outside the ring. Simultaneously, Tyson's fame grew. With each win, he became more popular, and the media spotlight intensified. Tyson was dominating the boxing world, defeating world champions one after another. In the 90s, he was earning 7 to 8 million per fight, a remarkable sum for that time. To put it in perspective, today's big names like Francis Ngannou and others in boxing might earn 10 million per fight, but Tyson was raking in huge amounts back then, making him one of the highest paid athletes of his era. However, Tyson's success came with its own set of problems, and it wasn't all smooth sailing. His financial issues began to surface as his popularity grew. The first major problem was that Tyson never truly learned to manage his wealth. Despite earning millions, he made several poor financial decisions that started to catch up with him. His rapid success, paired with reckless spending and bad investments, became a recipe for disaster. Tyson's lifestyle spiraled out of control, and the financial problems that followed led to his eventual bankruptcy. The rise and fall of Mike Tyson's career is a cautionary tale about the dangers of early fame and wealth and the importance of financial discipline. One of the biggest mistakes Mike Tyson made was not diversifying his income sources. At the time, there wasn't the same level of financial knowledge or social media platforms available for athletes to learn how to manage and grow their wealth. Tyson's primary income came from boxing match fees, which were substantial. He earned millions per fight, but that meant his cash flow was completely dependent on his ability to continue fighting. The issue arose when Tyson couldn't fight. The first major financial problem occurred in the 90s when he was sent to jail. While he was incarcerated, he couldn't participate in any boxing matches, causing a significant halt in his income. His cash flow dried up, and he was left facing serious financial difficulties. However, this was just the beginning of his struggles. After his release from prison, Tyson made a comeback, and this is when things took an interesting turn. Tyson's return to the ring sparked massive public interest. His reputation as a former champion and his time in jail made his story even more compelling. It's often seen that when stars or athletes go to jail, their popularity skyrockets upon their return, as their time behind bars adds a layer of mystique and villainy to their persona. Tyson's villain arc in the eyes of the public was amplified, and his return made headlines everywhere. While this brought him even more attention and media coverage, it didn't necessarily solve his financial problems. The lack of income diversity continued to plague Tyson, and despite his fame, he struggled with managing his wealth and making smart financial decisions. Tyson's story shows how relying on a single income source can be risky, especially when circumstances change unexpectedly.